starting off with some face primer to fill in my huge pores, and then I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the number 330. Oh, once that's all rubbed in good and nice in your face, then you want to go in with well, first you want to move your hair out of your face, and then you want to use your NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Milk, and use that over your eyelids like a primer. And you know, unless you want to use white eyeshadow, which you could do that too, so it really doesn't matter. But ooh, I need to breathe. I'm going in with my Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and I am kind of doing a sort of, I don't know, I'm going in the crease of my eyes with the black and blending that in, and I'm using the 2 shades of the gray in my 28 Foil Eyes palette from BH Cosmetics, and I am blending all of that in and going back over with the black, and then, you know, adding and subtracting until it looks presentable. Now I'm going, well, like, I don't know what brand this is because I had this thing for the longest, but it was my silver eyeliner, which kind of sucks, so I use it as glitter. And of course, once you're all good and happy with your eyes, use your black liquid liner and make some cat eyes. Use some mascara. Go underneath your eyes with the remainder of your black and gray eyeshadow, and then, you know, use your black pencil liner or whatever you got and fill in your waterline. I don't think I breathe when I talk. I don't know if I'm the only one that does that, but it's exhausting. But I am still terrible at putting in my false lashes, so don't really follow me there. And you know, I haven't really mastered my brows yet, so it's kind of hard to master something that's not really existing or there. So then, of course, I decided to get a darker shade in the Fit Me foundation, which is the number 375, and I use that to contour and, you know, to do whatever I want to do with that shade. And then I'm setting / baking with my setting powder, and, you know, gotta wait for that to set in, of course. So you want to use your cutesy cutes blush, whatever color, and your highlighter, and I don't know what I'm doing with this thing, but kind of got a little carried away, and it was a little fun, but a little too much. Alright, time for the fun part. I am using all of my Mayron Paradise paints that well, not all of them because I have a lot more colors, but my main focus is the gold, black, red, and silver. Just use a reference picture or whatever you want. Storm has so many different outfits that you can do. The first time I did this, I did a different outfit, and then I didn't really care for it, so, you know, I picked another one. Big tip, make sure you do this like directly straight in front of you. I was kind of painting on an angle, so in turn the whole thing kind of shifted because it's straight to where I'm looking, so it's like completely centered where the mirror is positioned, but then where the camera is, it's at a different angle, so it doesn't necessarily look like it's in the middle, but it does to me, so, you know, that's all that matters. My hardest part about doing body paint on my own body is, for one, using my left hand, or like, you know, the spots that I can't really reach, and two, my bones stick out so much for no reason, and I can't paint a straight line to save my life. Also, I would suggest tracing like a small mini or really light X over the center so it is centered and it is even. If you have like I don't want to say it's OCD, but if it'll bother you, like it's not centered, like I can't watch this during the playback because I see what it looks like from my angle now. But like, you know, just take your time. And I don't know what I'm doing with the highlighting, so if you studied art, paid attention art class, and you learned shading and lighting, please help me, because I skipped that day, or month, or year, you know. So, for this headpiece, you will need a hot glue gun, scissors, an X-Acto knife, most likely black tape, a black foam sheet, headband, pencil, and cardboard. This is an example of what the base will sort of look like. I used this in a different makeup tutorial and I just deconstructed it since it was the perfect measurement to my head, but I'll show you how to do this anyways. So, first you'll want to trace your headband stretched out as if it were on your head and measure how thick you want your headpiece to be. Once you're satisfied with how it looks and how everything will fit, cut the piece out and hot glue the headband around the edge. You do have to hold it pressed down the entire time until it cools, or else the headband won't stay in place and you'll just make a huge mess. So make sure to reinforce the borders around the headband afterwards as well. To secure everything and give it a clean finish, use black tape and cover the entire piece. I didn't like the lines from the tape, so I traced, cut, and glued the black foam sheet over the front of the headpiece. Eyes on you. Eyes on you. Eyes on you. Since the foam sheet wasn't a pure black, I used black acrylic paint to give it a darker, glossier finish. While you're waiting for your headpiece to dry, you can put on your wig, do any last touches, and your look is complete.